Today is Sunday. Today wraps up my 3rd week of marathon training. I'm training to run a sub 4:30 marathon, which is about a 10-minute per mile pace throughout all 26.2 miles. And today is Sunday again, and today I'm running just a long 8 miles, which should be completed in around 11 minutes per mile. So right now I'm 2.13 miles in, averaging around 10.50 minute per mile pace. And yeah, we're just gonna cruise there. I'm gonna try to complete maybe the last 2 miles a little bit quicker, maybe the last 3 miles a little quicker. Yeah man, just gotta get at it. We're 5 miles in right now, keeping a cool pace of 11 minutes per mile. It's hot. I'm struggling a little bit, but I gotta finish strong. Eight-mile run complete for today. I completed in, I think, an hour and 27 minutes. It's pretty slow. Typically I like to run my long runs in about a 10-30 minute per mile pace. But so yeah, today was a lot slower. It was pretty hot at the beginning, but I managed to just take it easy, stop probably like a few times, maybe like 3 times, and just catch a breath and continue. As you can tell, I'm sweating like crazy. But yeah, that's just putting in the work, man. But that's it for today. Week 3 complete, and we'll continue the grind. So just like right there. Ha! No, I'm kidding. Anyways, so today's the next day. Yesterday was Sunday, and I completed my 8-mile run, and I want to talk more about that run. So I'm gonna pull up the stats. You'll probably see it somewhere. I don't know where. But anyways, if we go back, you know, yesterday's run wasn't anything crazy. I didn't run it in a fast time. My miles didn't get faster as I continued the run. But yesterday was a different kind of run mentally. What I mean by that is that yesterday, you know, when I started the run, it was pretty hot. For some reason, I wanted to complete the entire 8 miles nonstop, but I was just so sluggish. I just felt like complete shit. Like I just didn't know what was happening to me, and just didn't feel right. I was like, I just want to finish this. I want to get rid of this. Like, it just felt like a bad run yesterday. But I have the stats, so I'll pull them up. My average pace was 10 minutes and 54 seconds minute per mile. And if we look at the splits, I went from a 10:48 to an 11:08 to 11:05 to 10:55 to 11:39 to 11 to 10:56, and then that last one I just went whatever I could. I went to a 9:48. So my minute per mile throughout the whole 8 miles was kind of, you know, going up, down, up, down. It wasn't really controlled. It wasn't really going anywhere. I mean, it was, if we look at it, it was right around the 11 minute per mile pace, but it wasn't anything crazy, you know. But what I wanted to talk about mainly was, you know, the first 5 miles of that run, I just felt awful, you know. I ran the first 2 miles great, fresh, 8:30, I guess 11 minute per mile pace. But when I was just continuing the next 3 miles, I just felt bad. Like, I was breathing very heavy. My legs just felt, they were aching for some reason. And I just wanted to do the whole 8 miles nonstop. But then I figured, like, this isn't going to happen. If I do, then it's not going to be at a pretty time. It's not going to be, you know, what this 8-mile run should be, which should be a nice, slow, and easy long run. So after the 5th mile, I stopped. I walked for about 3 minutes, you know. I had to catch my breath. I had to make sure that I was, you know, doing okay. And after those, you know, that 3 minute, maybe 4 minute walk, I started slowly running again. And I got this energy back, and I felt like my feet were finally, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but it just felt as though I was able to run faster, as if I was able to maintain a higher speed for a longer time. I don't know what it was, but those first 5 miles were just bad. They were hell. But, you know, again, I stopped. I had to come to a realization that I wasn't going to be able to run all 8 miles nonstop at the pace that I wanted to. So I stopped. I looked, I kind of, how do I say this? You know, I stopped after that 5th mile. I came to the conclusion that, hey, you know, sometimes you need to stop. Not everything's going to go the way you want it, but as long as you stop and you realize what you're doing wrong and what you need to improve on, then you'll improve no matter what, you know? You need to find those errors, those mistakes that you're making in any situation, whether that be running, training, or even your everyday use. You need to realize that. And that's what yesterday was, you know? After that 5th mile, if we see my, you know, I went from 11:39 to 11 to 10:56, and then that last mile, I said I have to go balls to the walls, you know, and I did. I went to a 9:48 pace, which isn't a fast pace, but you know, my legs were just, they weren't done, but they were just fatigued after those 7 miles. And even after those 7 miles, I still managed to just push myself to go at a faster pace, because I just wanted to. I just felt like I owed it to myself to just go, and that's what I did. But if we look at my heart rate, my average heart rate was around 151 BPM, which, you know, it wasn't high, it wasn't low, but it was a little higher than an aerobic pace, you know, should be. You know, when it comes to training in heart zone, that's probably like heart zone 3, maybe 2 for me. It was like right in the middle, but it wasn't anything crazy. And I want to improve something, which is my cadence. Right now, the average cadence was a 162. So yeah, so that's week 3. That was the end of my week 3 training. And from now on, you know, we just gotta focus. We gotta, you know, take every step, every training, every day seriously, because at the end of the day, they all matter. For me, since I want to complete this marathon at a sub 4:30 pace, although not every training day is going to be the way you want it to be, that's the realization that you have to come to when it comes to training. There are going to be days where you suck. Yesterday it sucked for me at the beginning, but then I stopped. I was like, okay, I just need to breathe. I need to slow down, and then let's just get back at it. And I mean, that's what the mentality should be for this whole marathon training. Not every day is going to be great. This isn't just an uphill until you get to the peak of your mountain. No, there's going to be ups, downs, ups until you get there, you know. But that's the beauty of this, is just keep going one more, just giving it your all to get your goal what you want. I mean, that's all I really wanted to talk about, was, you know, that there's going to be days that suck, but you just got to keep going. You just need to stop, breathe, and figure out what you're doing wrong and what you need to improve on. So that's about it.